Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video diary. How's it going today? Today, not much has changed since I last spoke to you, it's just like 6 hours later. I went to bed last night at about half past 12 maybe, 1 o'clock-ish latest, and I got up at 6 and I literally got out of bed, walked into here and started coding. Like, today is the day. We have 24 hours straight before this is going to be handed in, and am I hell not getting a good mark after I've spent so fucking long on this? Those of you that haven't been around or didn't watch yesterday's video, like, I've come to the conclusion that I've spent too much time on things, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a bad thing when you go, oh, I'm spending so much time on it, I'm going to finesse over this and this and this and this and this. Stop finessing over things and trying to make things perfect and just make it in the first place. So last night I planned my way through this coursework and I figured out like exactly what needs to be done. I mean, to be fair, most of the things that, like, I have a backup. I have like everything I've previously done works really well for the single world, but the single world's not really worth much. It's not really worth much, like, marks wise. So like, why am I finessing over that? Because I'm finessing over it in a way where I'm like, right, okay, once this is doing this, in theory, it should be easy to make this single rover into a multiple one. Why don't you just build a multiple one though, Jamie, you dick? I got up at 6 this morning and I have an implementation now of how to, like, I was spending a load of time last night trying to figure out how best to split my responsibilities, because previously, like, my single rover, this is why it doesn't really make sense to make a single rover into a multi-rover. My single rover will scan for things, will move off, scan the entire map, and pick out things when it finds them. So it'll go, oh, I found that, move over to it, scan, take it back, and then it will go, okay, what else have I seen? And then pick up the, you know what I mean? Whereas this one, I've got, in the multi-agents, I've got one that goes around scanning and two that go around thinking. So what I need is an algorithm to map it so that I scan the entire area in a logical fashion, and I need another agent which is able basically to move from where it is to the point that that agent gives me, which is always relative to the point at the beginning. So why am I fucking around trying to store relative locations when the fucking relative location, literally the search bot knows it? It's like, oh bang, there we go, because that's the... So, in short, I'm really annoyed with, like, some of the mistakes I've made, like how much I've faffed and how little of that faff is actually worth anything. And for that reason, we're hitting today hard. My deadline is in just over 24 hours. It's in 11 tomorrow. 11 o'clock tomorrow. So I got up at 6, started working on this, and I've now got myself a rover that has, like, this moving pattern in. And I'm trying to get it to compile. Like, I don't know how to configure it to have multiple agents, like to produce multiple jar files. That's my problem now. Do something along the lines of, like, extending the POM file. It's Maven stuff. Extending the POM file, but then all it seems to do is just build one still, but using the source file. I don't want that, so I'm trying to figure out, like, I've messaged people. The problem is, like, computer scientists normally go to bed late and wake up late, whereas I go to bed late and, well, go to bed relatively early compared to everyone else and then wake up early. So I'm kind of like, I've asked for help on things and no one's really applying to me. So yeah, but I've got up and started working. I haven't had lunch or had a shower yet or anything, because the idea is that I don't just, like, have a shower and start working at 8 until 12. I, like, get up 2 hours, 2 hour, like, chunks of time instead of, like, because I'm going to be here for a long time and I want to split that up as much as possible, so I have, like, little things to do to split my day up. Yeah, look, I'm going through this thing here says that with the new version of the AgentScape oh, you can specify the class file. Oh, motherfucker. Working. Phew, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. It's some weird shit. But no, yeah, so what I'm doing now is I'm surveying the area. I've got the surveillance done. What I need to do now is actually log all of the things that I'm finding, because at the moment I'm just kind of, that's kind of a by the by kind of thing. Cool. Progress. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Should we have breakfast? Are we hungry? Feeling like I need to, yeah, otherwise I'm going to have a really late breakfast and then everything's going to go to pot in it, because but I'm happy with that. That's good stuff. Kill that boy, and then we can work on other things. Cool beans. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm trying to figure out why this, why I'm getting different answers for stuff here. Because this is like my coordinate system. This is proved to be right. The basis of this. Okay, so from here, I know how to get from here to here. And from here, I know how to get from here to here. In theory, knowing this position and knowing how to get from here to here and here to here, using the same logic. Right, here's what I'm trying to figure out. So you start here, and my algorithm moves down to here. It will then go to there. It knows how to get from here to there based on this move. Likewise, from this move to this move, it knows how to get from there. Because they're all the same. It averages out to be the same thing. And it cycles around it. So, yeah, it's average to be the same thing. Like, because I've gone, yes, I'm moving in a certain direction, but I'm moving X coordinates this, like, say if I'm going like this, then this, you didn't even see my feet there, this is equal to that. Or, likewise, this, wait, is equal to, yeah, you get the fucking image, yeah? Jesus. So, I can get from here to here and from here to here. Fine, that's not a problem at all. The problem becomes when these, from here and here, I can see this point. And I can calculate how to get from here to there and here to there. The problem is, when I'm doing the maths, these values don't equate, not normally. In straight like scenarios, and I'm trying to figure out where the maths is coming into it. Like I'm getting scenarios here where the x values are just the negative version of each other again. And I mean it kind of makes sense, look, because here the y value is the negative version of the y value. But a combination of this and this is still 0. Wait, hold on. Have I just solved it? So if I can get, by going from here to here, I can now figure out how to get from there to there. Like I know this value, I know that's known. Why is it that when I do this, this isn't known? There's an error somewhere in my logic, and I've got to figure out where. I don't know whether it's here or there, that's the problem. I'm running through again, attempting to figure out what's going on here. But yeah, so I'm just having a look, having a looky-see, see what's going on, having a nose about. I've just changed something now, and it shouldn't matter what I've just changed. It really shouldn't, but it might. Hopefully it does. But I don't think it will. That's the problem. That's the problem I'm facing. So that scan there, you shouldn't add that in, because you've already seen it. Just at a different position. Well, no, at the same position, arguably, as well. This scan you definitely shouldn't see. You shouldn't add anything here, because you've seen all of that before. So, let's have a look, see what it did. God fucking damn it didn't work. I think it's lunchtime. We need to solve this problem now. This is paramount. Because I'm going to be here and I need to communicate how to get from here to here. I need to communicate that to my other bots. To my other rovers. That's what I need to do. I can't communicate that until I know what that value is. Well, I can do it. The problem, I wonder if you went from the base to that point. I wonder if you'd get there. That's the question, isn't it? Like, would you actually get there? Because I'm getting different values. The question is, are they actually equal? Because if they're different values here, like that one's the negative version of that one. Like here, look, I've got 4.76 as my x, and then for the positive, I've got the negative 19.29, which seems crazy. I swear the world's only like 20 by 20. So, That's literally mental. Bloody hell. It was stressful, but I got there in the end. Oh, my sync's failing because I got an unchanged commit. Usually because I get excited and change things on the wrong computer. There we go. So, fixed. Oh, Christ. My problem was all in the logic that I was doing to flip the... If I go too far, like, because you're in a grid, it's a bit like Mario. Is it Mario? Like Pac-Man, where you go through one side, you come out the other side. So, if I walk, if it's a 40 by 40 grid, and I walk for 50 metres, it's better not to turn back on myself and go 50 metres, but to carry on going for the remaining 30 metres. And essentially, what I was doing was not doing that calculation correctly. And it would flip it if, well no, it would only flip it if the, if I'd gone negative 50 metres. It would then flip that to, oh, you've now gone positive. Instead of going, oh no, carry on going negative 30, it will say, turn around, go negative 40. Go negative 50, whatever, I don't know. I figured it out, and that bug is present in my other one as well. I just haven't noticed it before. So, we are now, ladies and gentlemen, ready. I can track all of the resources in the world. Now, that is a given. So, all I need to do is program someone to send them to. That's all. Then, now, just to get a rover that can actually collect the things and a rover for me to communicate the data that I've just been collecting to. Let's have fun. Let's have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Shit's happening, boys. Shit's happening. Except this one seems to be stuck. Do you seem to be stuck here? Yeah, you do, look. Damn it. And we're away. One last time. Here we go. Look, he's off. He's away. He's moving. He's moving. He's gonna go pick some up. Don't know what. This, maybe? Potentially? He's still moving. He's moving pretty fucking slow though, isn't he? Jesus. Oh, no, he's there. Of course. This is on like the slowest speed, to be fair. So I'm just trying to watch to see if anyone does anything stupid. I'm going to leave that and make myself a tea. So, I don't know when I just checked. Well, I just had to check when I last spoke to you because it was a long time ago. So, I've been working more or less constantly since I last spoke to you. It was like, what, 5 o'clock-ish, I think? I don't even know, to be honest. But I've been working on my rover that goes around and picks stuff up. And it goes around and picks stuff up. The searcher rover goes around the entire area, gets a store of all the things it's found, and then waits for one of the other rovers to be ready before sending it a task. And it'll go, one of them will go ready, and then it will just go poof, and then they'll do it by broadcasting as well. So that it works a bit like networking. And it says like, I'm ready to receive data, and then I broadcast it saying I'm sending you data, and then everyone's like, oh shit, nobody sent him data. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, but yes, I'm now figured it out now so that it's able to walk around, it's able to pick up stuff, it's able to collect things and get things back. I've just run it there, and my searcher ran out of energy. And the problem with my searcher running out of energy is that that's the one controlling who and where should go. You know what I mean? That's the one controlling who's going. So that's an issue. But it's an issue that I have overcome, because if it gets near to critical battery, it just sits and then doesn't use any energy and just sits there like do 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 do, fire. Fire, and then it just deals with the messages, because by the time it's used all of its energy, it has searched the entire area. The problem is I can never tell that. Like, I can't say, oh, by the way, there's 10 things on this level, because it doesn't know. I don't know. There's no way of pulling that information out without doing some crazy hacksaw stuff, which I'm not allowed to do. So that's it though, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got this far. It's through. I've got the 3-bot agent model working. I just need to get the 10-bot agent working now. I'm going to see how this stuff works though, if I just have one searcher and 10 thingies. I assume it's going to work horrendously. But the problem is, I don't know how to do this in a world that doesn't have... I can only think of a way of doing it with 2 searches. Which isn't great at all, but we'll see. Not much I can do about that. But yeah, because the searches walk in hexagons, so they go out and do a hexagon, walk out and do a hexagon. What I could do is have them do half hexagons, so it goes out, half hexagon, out, half hexagon, out, like that. It's relatively easy to do that kind of thing, but then how would I do it if I had 4? I can't do a quarter of a hexagon. I could do a third. But I'm starting to get into the realms of complicated to do stuff like that, so... we'll see. But it'll work with just 1 and 9 rovers. Like, the implementation, it doesn't matter how many rovers there are. It will just tell the next one that's available. It'll be like, oh, you take this. To be honest with you as well, like, it might even just do it. I'm just going to check. Who knows? We'll see how it's doing. Saying that, it's running now. I'll have a look out if it manages to do it. Fingers crossed. Because if it does, if it can do all of them, I just feel like, fuck it, there you go. There's your code, bye. Oh, and that's the time, by the way. I have a lecture tomorrow at 9:30, which is a networking lecture, but I'm probably not going to go to it. My next lecture is at 2 because of the, well, one of them is a revision lecture, a parallel computing revision lecture, which I'll just skip. But then my next lecture is at 2, so I'm going to hope to be able to go to bed at a time where I can just get a lie in and then go in at 2, as opposed to missing everything. But who knows? Deadline's at 11, so can't sleep now. It works, and this rover literally just came over here and froze. It was like, I'm going to die. I'm just going to sit here and tell everyone else what to do without using any energy. Fuck, this world is so big. That is literally ridiculous. Oh my god. Just run it at times 10 speed. That's how it does. It's away. It's doing stuff. Oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It is nearly 5 o'clock in the morning. Fucking... oh, I've been up for 23 hours. So, here's the status report of where we currently are. It works. Like, I've got multi-agent systems down to at least, like, I've got it so it works with 3 people. The last stage, well, the 2 last stages, there are like 6 different options. There's like 0 and 1 are just a single guy. 2 and 3 are 3 rovers, and then 4 and 5 are, well no, 4 is 10 rovers, and then 5 is 10 rovers competitive. And it's hard, man. 4 rovers. I'm struggling on the final 3 rovers one. Like, my search bot can't search the entire area. It's really irritating, because then essentially, like, I wonder if it's better to have 2 searches on that one. Either way, I've got to program how to do 2 searches then, don't I? So should we do that? Essentially, my searcher can't cover the entire area. It just doesn't have the brains for it. I've got loads of memory. I've got loads of stuff left, like space left, energy left for the getters. Loads. I've literally got like fucking 900 each, and I'm dead, or my other one's dead. So I think I'm going to need 2 collectors for that one. And the logic needed for that one can also be applied for the final one. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's program that then. Oof. Oh, right then, ladies and gentlemen. Happy days. Happy days. Hey, newsflash. It is quarter past 8 o'clock. Laura's gone to work now. And I think it's finished. But I'm waiting to see. I'm sitting and I'm watching and I'm being a good boy. And I'm waiting to see whether or not it's finished. If it does this well, then I'm happy bunny. I accidentally, like, it's really temperamental. Like, you'll start it and you'll change the scenario and then it'll be like, lol, no, not doing that, lol. And it's so irritating, it really is. But this is the test of scenario 3. I've just got to test scenario 4, and it's literally the same like configuration. It just uses more people. I'm thinking a 5-5 split might be good. Andy went for something like a 7-3 split, which is mental. But I genuinely thought like I'd need more fetchers than scanners. But it's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just watching this now to see if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah. Going good. Might be in bed by 9. Who knows? Although, no, I've said that. That's not going to happen, is it? So. The bot, however, is doing a... Oh no. Client has already had that task. You idiots. Why are you sending him the same task twice? No. So we still have that problem. We'll see if it leaves one behind then. Oh shit. Fucking hell. You know how difficult it is to spot shit like that? 3 things that are all running at different speeds at different... They're all running at different speeds at different times. Not moving in sync at all. You'd have no idea that these 3 dots were in any way, shape or form linked or working together. You'd have no idea at all. This one is, I believe, is the collector though. He's going back to the base now. Should pop up at the top there. Wait, oh, it's taking its damn time. It's annoying that they get duplicate tasks. That's really annoying. I thought that last change would fix that. Bastard. Likewise though, if this leaves just one behind, what I'll do is I'll go back and make the get everything set up so I can basically hand it in, and then I'll sit and think about it. But I don't think I know what's causing that, or I don't know a quick way of fixing it. And I'm essentially looking for quick fixes now. I'm 3 hours away from the deadline. Having said this, I think I might have just fixed it while this is still running, because I'm a pro. Run it one more time at full speed, so I don't have to sit and watch it slowly. It just means that I can't see what this is saying. With this new change in. Otherwise about to change out. Oh dear. Come on, you can do it though. Got 700 energy to get these last 3 balls, mate. You can bloody well do this. Oh god, come on, I just want it over and done with now. I want to go to bed, alright? I'm not going to lectures today. There's no way in hell. Like, I've got to drive there, that's the kick. If I didn't have to drive, I'd be fine. It bloody well works, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Go, the even bigger one. Oh, look. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it, gang. Like, there is next to no playroom with the amount of power here. You need to fucking optimise these mother truckers so much. Come on. Come on. You can do it. This, like, just being able to solve this is worth so much. So many fucking marks. This is legit, like, the craziest thing I've ever seen. So there's now 8 searchers and only 2 getters. Because there's so much space. How are you supposed to search all of this space without missing one? You can't do it without guaranteed missing one with that little energy. It's fucking ridiculous, man. So I've got a huge search range of 8 people. So I'm just maximising as much area as I can. In theory, then everyone will sit and wait and tell whatever they've got to the collectors. Which, apparently, no, the collectors haven't even seen anything yet, so... Doesn't do it, but it does an admirable job. You ready? Ready for the Transformers? Go. There we go, they're all off. They're all off. Ready? It's like fucking the red arrows, look, they're away. He's away. I'll pop up at the top. No, he's away. I think that's hilarious. Oh god, I've also had no sleep. 9:20, ladies and gentlemen. I've been awake for 27 hours and we've just handed it in. I'm happy with that. I'm actually happy with it. It's not like I've handed in a mess either. I feel like I've made a fucking good go at that. So it could have been better if I'd have been less of a dick when I was starting it like a week or so ago, but it's pretty good. Even though some of the last couple of changes I made were a bit hacky, they're a bit hacksawsy, but otherwise I'm pretty happy. So Good stuff. Otherwise though, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head to bed. It's 9, like I say, it's 9 o'clock. My lecture isn't till 2, but it's an hour drive. So it's not very clever really, is it, going for an hour long drive on 3 hours of sleep? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm probably not going to go to that. But to find out, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to join me later because I am going to go sleep. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you later, I guess, because tomorrow is going to be a short day, so expect a short video. Lol. Catch you later.